Same thing happens to Robin, chat. Batman hits Robin so fucking hard, he literally explodes, and he just covers the whole windshield in blood and viscera, chat. And the green tights. So much green tights, chat. Hello, I just wanted to thank you for clicking on my video, and I also wanted to let you know that not only do I create content here on Class in the Glass, but I also stream content in my Twitch channel, Mr. Revan7. I play single-player games, multiplayer games, and I also do movie reviews and cartoon reviews as well. I also want to encourage you to check out my Patreon, Class in the Glass, where I offer audio commentaries, full reactions for movies, and also the ability to submit questions for my video casts and podcasts. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. As you know, I must get to my second review of the night, chat. And this one is for Batman, the Animated Series, Episode 28, Dreams of Darkness, chat. My favorite Scarecrow episode, chat. It's very, very good. Very, very, very creepy. Very creepy, and the animation is absolutely gorgeous. I will describe it, chat, in vivid details. I do the scene by scene reaction. Chat, we're opening up to Arkham Asylum, where all the goddamn greatest rogues of Batman are currently being kept, chat. But they have a new resident, chat. And we see two orderlies and nurse walking down the hallway, chat, with Dr. Bartholomew. And they're trying to update them on their latest patient. And they're saying, I mean, it took a while. He was screaming in his cell, raving mad, doctor. But he seems to be ready to talk. Seems to be ready at least to view. And we'll want to get your expert opinion. He's like, I'm happy that he's finally calmed down. Let's go ahead and see him, chat. By the way, the voice of Dr. Bartholomew, chat, little fun fact here, is Richard Dysart, chat. Richard Dysart, who famously played Dr. Copper in The Thing, chat. He was the guy that said, clear, used the goddamn shocky pads and got his arms like, he got his fucking hands nibbled off, chat. They got bit off. Got bit off by The Thing. Same actor. It's pretty goddamn cool. Little fun fact, chat. So, we're following good old Dr. Bartholomew, chat, as they go to the recent occupant of Arkham Asylum, chat. And they go to the cell door, and they move aside the little window panel, chat, and they peer in, chat. And who's fucking in there, chat? Batman. Batman's in Arkham Asylum, chat. Yup. And he's their latest patient. And he's just wrapped up in a straitjacket, just saying, you don't understand. You don't understand. The city, the drinking water, it's all about to be contaminated. You have to let me out. It's just, you have to. And they're like, he's still raving mad. He's pissed and shit himself all over the place. It's like, to think he was once the hero of Gotham. To think he put so many of Gotham's greatest enemies and villains away, and he is now an occupant. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen, but that's just the way it is. But we cut the Batman, chat. We cut the Batman, who is doing his own internal monologue, chat. It's a lot of internal monologue going on, but like, this isn't the way it was supposed to happen. I was supposed to save the city, and now I'm locked in here, and I have no idea why, but I know I must escape. I just have to remember. And we do a flashback, chat. And he was investigating at the time, chat, a break-in to Gotham Spa's, chat, the premier spa and beauty center for Gotham City, chat, where you get all the fucking people going over there to get massages, hot, sweaty massages, chat, getting makeovers, taking mud baths. And apparently there's been a break-in. Thank you! Every single thing 150 biddies, and Darkseid thing with the 5. I wonder if that was the inspiration for Scarecrow section Arkham Asylum. It was. Also, I'm gonna tell you right now, chat, this was also the inspiration for the Batman Begins, because the whole episode, I mean, spoiler, Scarecrow is attempting to poison Gotham's water supply, chat, where once the water evaporates, chat, like you drink it, it's harmless. It'll pass through your system, but if it evaporates, chat, used with a purification system, like instantly microwaves it, it goes out and it can cover the entire city of Gotham, chat, in his fear toxin. This was the inspiration for Batman Begins. So if you want to see that episode that basically is Batman Begins, chat, with a lot of villain cameos, then this is the one to check out. It's an amazing episode, chat. I can see why Christopher Nolan was like, oh shit, this is great. Simple plot. Establishes Scarecrow as a legitimate threat. Let's go for it. He just added Ra's al Ghul to it. Like, the really only difference in this episode is that they added Ra's al Ghul in the movie, in Batman Begins. Other than that, it's straight for the film. But Batman, he got a tip, apparently. GCPD got a tip that that the Gotham City boss was broken into, Chad, and he was the first one on the scene. And he's like, what the hell's going on in there, Chad? He sees a big fucking hole blasted the wall. He goes in there, Chad, and he sees this guy who's talking to someone, Chad. He doesn't know who the guy he's talking to is, but he's like, wait a minute, who the hell is this guy? And this guy's fucking huge, Chad. This guy is fucking huge. Apparently his name is Torchy, chat. Guy's name is Torchy, and he has a giant. He specializes in sabotage, chat. Batman's like, I know this guy, Torchy. That's his nickname, chat. Specializes in sabotage. Works for all sorts of criminal elements in Gotham. Rupert Thorne, Dagger, chat. Notable supervillains. Apparently, he's got a new person he's working for, chat. And fucking Torchy, he's got a giant. He doesn't have a hand anymore, chat, because he fucking lost it during one of his sabotage missions. But he's replaced it with a giant drill, chat. So Batman said, this guy has stabbed people with a fucking drill and gone like a fucking Big Daddy, chat. Like the Big Daddy from Bioshock. Very intimidating. And Batman's trying to get over there, seeing what the hell he's doing. But then Torchy's like, what? And Batman's like, shit, I gotta fight this guy. And so they start fucking fighting, chat. And Torchy's like, literally, he's got a fucking flamethrower trying to burn him, chat, while also trying to drill into, like, just drill right into the Batman, trying to get him. And he gets the drop on Batman, chat. He's got him down a pipe that he's been working on. And he's like, I'm going to drill you so hard, Batman. So hard. Batman's like, I don't want that. And Batman just moves out of the way in the last second, chat. And Torchy's drill hand goes into the one pipe. And it bursts, chat. It bursts. And they're both covered in this red gas, chat. Torchy's like, no, oh, God. Ah! He's screaming and everything. And Batman's like, holy shit. Batman gets the hell out of there, chat. Eventually, the police show up, and he's like, I don't understand what the hell that was all about, but I don't know if I've been exposed to a toxin or something. I have to analyze this. That's what I need to do. And he goes back to the Batcave, chat, and, he's doing his analyzation process and things, trying to understand this company. Never seen something like this before. He's never came across it, chat, in his career as a costume crime fighter, chat, as Batman. And while he's typing away, he looks up from his computer, and the fucking Joker is standing behind him. He goes, oh, he's in the reflection. He fucking bursts off, chat. He goes, oh, and he starts punching the Joker in the face, chat, but it's not the Joker. It's Alfred. Alfred's like, stop hitting me. And he goes, oh, shit, Alfred, I'm so sorry. He's just like, ow. He's like, I thought you were the Joker. He's like, I'm not the Joker, ass. I didn't mean to scare you, Bruce. He's like, I'm sorry. I just know how I am with the Jokers around. He's just, yeah, I do. Ow. I'm going to fucking patch myself up. What the hell's wrong with you? I think I've been exposed to that toxic gas. It's making me see things. It's making me hallucinate. He's like, maybe you should go to the fucking hospital. He's like, great idea. I'm gonna go check on the patient. He goes, no, not fuck it, whatever. And so Bruce infiltrates the hospital, chat. He goes to see Torchy, chat, who is losing his goddamn mind. Thank you, Darkslayer. Poor Alfred. Gets his ass kicked. He's bringing him some fucking dinner, and pow right in the fucking face. When Batman hits you, chat, he hits you hard. That's not a light little love tab. No, it's like right in the fucking face. Thank you, Darkslayer, the 5 betties. And so he goes to the hospital, chat, and Torchy's losing his goddamn mind. He's like, the red eyes. I see the red eyes. The spider's under my skin. He's just freaking out. Thank you. Oh, who is this individual? Let me go ahead and thank them. Pillow Pant 5, thank you for the follow. You my new Huckleberry. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing very well today. And, Batman, he looks at his results. He says, this compound that's inside of him. I've never seen anything like this before. Eventually, a doctor walks in. She's like, holy shit. And Batman's just like, hey, I'm Batman. She's like, I know. What the hell are you doing here? He's like, listen, this guy's been exposed to some compound. She's like, yeah, we're trying to analyze it. It's very bizarre. He's like, the reason why I'm here is because not only has this guy been exposed to it, but I have been too. She's like, shit. All right, let's take your blood work. Which, by the way, chat, the fact that Batman willingly undergoes blood work at the hospital is bullshit, because they have his blood now. And so they'll be like, oh, we can easily cross-reference with all the people in Gotham City and realize, oh, this is Batman. Or Bruce Wayne. Batman and Bruce Wayne are the same person. But I guess this doctor just like, nope. We just didn't do that. Although, in Justice League, chat, that's how Amanda Waller finds out Bruce Wayne is in Batman, chat, because based on his blood that leaves behind and shit when he's injured, and they're able to cross-reference it with certain people, notable people in Gotham, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, he's Batman. This might have been the origin of that, chat, in this episode. Who knows? It's kind of interesting. But they do that, and she says, yeah, we're finding trace amounts of the compound in your blood. It's not as significant as Torchy, but you're going to begin to see some crazy shit. Now, she's like, I have an antidote for it. We did manage to synthesize an antidote. Batman's like, holy shit, you did already? Listen, we're not fucking incompetent, okay? We can't do things in Gotham. He's like, all right, fair enough. But the thing is that this antidote, it'll put you under for 2 days. It'll take a while, so you have to sleep for 48 hours. And he's like, I can't do that. I got to solve who's trying to fucking poison Gotham's water supply chick. Because he also found out, so it was a testing. Because there was a purification microwave system there that was meant to change the water to gas instantly. That's what it was supposed to do. And it was being tested at the Gotham City spa. He's like, I got to figure this out first. She's like, listen, this is too dangerous, okay? I'm going to go get the antidote for you. Here you go. And she gives it to him, and there's a knock on her door. He's like, hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to this person. And she's done talking to the person. She turns around, and he's gone. He's like, fucking Jesus, I hope he does what I told him to do. Does Batman do what she told him to do? Chat. Because then he goes into first of all, he should not be fucking driving under the toxins that are in his blood system, chat, but he does it anyway. And he's fucking driving, chat, and he's like, I feel kind of funny. And then he just sees Robin in the middle of the road going, no! He goes, oh! And he hits Robin, chat. He hits him so god. Remember that scene in RoboCop where, goddamn Red Foreman, chat, he hits Emil, he's like all that, he hits him. Same thing happens to Robin, chat. Batman hits Robin so fucking hard, he literally explodes, and he just covers the whole windshield in blood and viscera, chat. And the green tights. So much green tights, chat. And eventually, Batman, he just careens off the fucking road, chat, destroys the Batmobile. And because the thing is, he was on his way, chat, to the only person who could produce such a chemical, chat, and that person resides in Arkham Asylum, chat. And the thing, he crashed right outside the asylum, and all the fucking medical staff run out there like, what the hell happened? And Batman comes to, and he's in a gurney, chat. He's in a gurney, but he's all tied up in a straitjacket. And he's just like, oh, you gotta let me out of here. You gotta let me out. Scarecrow. And they're like, oh, Batman, it's fine. Take it, Dr. Bartholomew, chat, fucking copper from the things. Like, it's fine. We have you now, son. You'll be taken care of. We'll give you the best medical care that you can possibly have. He goes, no, Joker's got a bomb. Joker's got a bomb. And he's like, oh, and one of the orderlies, chat, reaches for his mask. Let me get the first. Oh, this bullshit. One of the orderlies reaches for his mask to take it off, and Dr. Bartholomew stops. He's like, oh, no, don't take off his mask, because if you take off his mask, that could set off a psychotic episode that can leave him catatonic. So we're not going to do it. The orderly goes, okay. And it's like bullshit. But they wheel him into his little room, chat, and where they take all the stuff off. They give him the straitjacket and things. And Batman's like, you don't understand. It's like, what don't we understand, Batman? Is the Scarecrow, Jonathan Crane, the Toxin, the Gotham Spot. That's why I'm here, okay? He's gonna microwave the water supply in all of Gotham City. And they're like, Batman, I met with Dr. Crane this morning, okay? There is no possible way he escaped Arkham Asylum. It just doesn't happen here. Bull fucking shit, Dr. Bartholomew. Everyone escapes from Arkham Asylum all the time. And Batman's like, what? Really? He's like, Batman, listen. You know, I think that during your time of capturing these so-called villains, see, we don't call them villains. We don't call them murderers here. We don't call them arsonists and rapists and whatever you would attribute to them. No, Batman, we call them patients. We call them, I love the name drops here, chat. We call them Harvey Dent. We call them Pamela Isley. We call them Jonathan Crane. We call them Jack Napier, using the alter ego, chat, of Joker in the Burton Batman film, Jack Napier. So it's kind of cool to actually know, Joker's real name. What they think is his real name might be an alias. Thank you for the 5 minutes, Dark Slayer. Again, Markham Asylum was, may as well be. It really is. It's just like, I'm just going to rest up and heal from my wounds. And I'm going to be out there in like a month or two. It's a revolving fucking door, man. Revolving goddamn door. But I love the name drops here, especially for Jack Napier, chat. Because I guess he is known as, that was one of his aliases. Might not have been his true name, chat. Before he became the Joker, he was called Jack Napier, chat. We call them that. They're not these villains. He's like, you don't understand. Go check Dr. Crane's cell. Go to it. And eventually close the door. He's like, he's just not responsive to the therapy. We'll talk to him again in a few hours and see if he quiets down. And then, chat, we cut to the underground, the bowels, chat, the stinky bowels of Arkham Asylum, chat, where It's apparently there's a natural water source, chat, and we see these guys operating all these massive pipes, chat, these pipelines and everything, and there's a lone figure standing above them, chat, up this precipice and saying, "Is it ready yet?" "Oh, it's almost ready." Scarecrow, and he goes, "Excellent." "All of Gotham shall be covered in my fear toxin, and Gotham and Batman will know true fear." So he's out apparently, chat, so I don't know how that is. But eventually, chat, we cut back to Batman. Cut back to Batman, chat, and he's in a cell, and he's hallucinating again. Suddenly, the straitjacket just falls away, chat, and his cell door opens, and he steps into there, chat, and he walks out, and he's in this horrific gothic painting version of Crime Alley, chat. He's the scene of what traumatized him the most, chat, to send him on his journey as Batman. She's walking through the alleyway, and what does he see, chat? His two parents, Martha, I don't know that name, and Thomas Wayne, chat. And he sees them walking in under a bridge, under a tunnel, chat. And Batman's like, "No, Mom, Dad!" He's trying to go after them, chat, but he can't run fast enough. He can't get to them, chat. And all of a sudden, as they go in that tunnel, here's the bane, chat. And I love the animation. This is beautiful. It's so, they almost got censored for this scene, chat. They almost got censored for the scene. That almost cut it from the episode, where the very ground begins to tremble, chat, like an earthquake, and from the earth, chat, a giant monolith is erected, chat, and it's a revolver. It's a revolver, chat, and like I love the scene where the trigger is being caught, chat, and the barrel is going up to the next bullet, aimed right at Batman, and boom, it fucking fires in a flash of white light, and Batman's brought back to his cell, where Dr. Bartholomew is sitting there, and he goes, "Hey, so I see you've come back. That's great. So the therapy, I guess, is working. We checked on Dr. Crane's cell, and Dr. Batman's like, he's not in there, isn't he? He's not in there." He's like, "God, what did I fucking tell you? I told you he's not in there." And he's like, "Listen, he's probably on the grounds. We just talked to him." And Batman's like, "What is below Arkham Asylum?" And Dr. Bartholomew was like, just, natural waterway that supplies all of Gotham's water to the entire city." And he goes, "Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, he's down there. You gotta let me loose." He's like, "We can't let you loose. You're now a patient of Arkham." And Batman's like, no, I can't handle this." And Batman just fucking loses shit. He rips himself out of the straitjacket, and he punches Dr. Bartholomew. He punches the orderly, chat. He doesn't punch the nurse. He's not smacking around ladies, chat. I mean, he does in the series, but not her. She's like, I gotta take the keys. Thanks." Gets his fucking handcuffs off, and then it's just a cat and mouse game, chat. This feels like Batman Arkham Asylum, where the guards are coming after him, chat. They're not using bullets, they're using darts, and the guards are hitting each other more than Batman. They're just like right in the heart, and they're killing over. Batman's hiding in fucking air ducts. It's just like Arkham Asylum. He's just hiding in the air ducts, chat, behind corners, in lockers and things. And eventually, he gets down into the bowels of Arkham Asylum, chat, near the water reservoir, where it opens up in this huge underground cave. And then we get some beautiful animation here, chat, where he's walking the cave, and then who comes out? You hear him before you see him, chat. I love it. "Hello, Batman!" It's the Joker, chat. He walks out, and he fucking pulls it, and Batman's like, "Shit, god damn it." And Joker just fucking fires a gun at him, and Batman's like, "Ah!" But there's no bullets, there's no bullets. Joker's like, "Oh, I'm not alone, bats." And then this the ground begins to shake again, chat. And this giant fucking Oswald Cobblepot comes from the ground, chat. And he raises up. And he fucking takes out his umbrella, chat, and starts like launching fucking rockets and flames at him, and Batman's like, "Holy shit!" He's dodging all this shit, and Oswald Cobblepot just starts laughing, and his head explodes. His fucking head explodes, chat. And what comes out of his, it's not like, oh, it's like a boom. It's like, no, like it pops. There's meat and shit, chat. And so the meat head explodes, and what replaces his face? Two-Face, chat. Two-Face is there, and he does the same exact thing where he let the coin decide. He fucking tosses the coin in the air, chat, and it almost crushes Batman. Like multiple coins are falling, these giant coins of various sizes, almost braining him, almost crushing him to death. And eventually, Harvey Dent, he becomes almost like Clayface, like his body's morphing, chat, and he becomes small again. And then the new form takes the form of Poison Ivy. He's like, "No, you're not real, you're not real." And she unleashes hentai arms. Her arms become vine, chat. And they go for Batman. He dodges them, but then they're not there, and the vision ends. Beautiful, Beautiful animation. Yeah, also reference to Dark Knight Returns, Dr. Bartholomew, who is Harvey Dent's psychiatrist and Joker psychiatrist. Very true. Good catch, Devin. Very good catch. He's like, oh shit, I gotta get a hold of myself. I gotta get a hold of myself. And I love that they had like the voice actors come in like briefly to give like it's just a couple lines for Mark Hamill, for all the other people. It's kind of cool. But he eventually goes towards where he hears people working. And that's where he sees them, operating the pipe systems and things, getting everything worked on, the giant microwave air purifier, and fuck, everything needs a a countdown timer, Chad. And 3 minutes before it goes off, Batman's here. He's like, I'm fucking Batman. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Jonathan Crane. He's like, you ain't gonna win, Batman. I'm gonna win this time. 3rd time's the charm, goddammit. And the guys are like, oh shit, it's Batman. And, Scarecrow's like, oh, you idiots. He's under my fear toxin. Take care of him. He'll be terrified of you. And they're like, yeah. And they go after him, Chad. Batman's like, I can't be afraid. I can't be afraid. And when he does, Chet, he unleashes this sonic, I don't forget if it's like a device he has or he sets something off, Chet, but I think he messes with their headphone setup, because they'll have all these headphones, like the radio system, and he cranks it all the way up, Chet, and he bursts their fucking eardrums. They're like, ah! And they get taken out, Chet. And this Scarecrow, Batman throws it at the control system, like, because Scarecrow has like a little remote control about to unleash the gas, but Batman, he throws it at Scarecrow's hand, fucking hits his hand, Chat, severs 2 of his fingers. He's like, fuck! Fingers just cut off. And Scarecrow's like, fuck you! You think I didn't plan for this? I have another switch! And Scarecrow runs off, Chat, and he goes to this whole other switch. And it's just below them, Chat. But Batman, he runs after him, but he looks down, and it looks like it's a mile away. Like, the height difference is changing because of the toxin. And eventually, Batman, he just has to fight through. He says, I gotta fight through this. And he takes his fucking grappling hook, Chat, and boom! Fires it right at the control system. And it just, penetrates it, Chat, explodes. Scarecrow's like, fuck! Shuts down the countdown timer. The microwave emitter does go off, but only for this little area here, Chad. Only for underneath Arkham Asylum, and only in the caverns. And so while Scarecrow's running, Chad, all the cocks, he's like, no! And again, for the 3rd fucking time, he's exposed to his own fear tox. Just hits him right in the fucking face. And then he's just tearing. Batman's just like, yeah, how do you fucking feel, bitch? And then eventually, Chad, we cut to Jonathan Crane in his cell, just like, oh God, oh Jesus, God. And Dr. Bartholomew was like, well, looks like Batman was right. We'll take better security precautions in the future, which is bullshit. And you hear Joker going in the background laughing, because it's like, you ain't being more precautious in the future. I'm going to get out next episode. So, and eventually, Chad, we cut back to the Batcave, where Batman's just like, I'm going to sleep down here like a bat. And Alfred has administered the antidote to Batman. And he's like, sleep well, sir. He's like, his fucking jaw is so swollen where he got punched. He's like, thank you, Alfred, I will. And, Batman, he slowly goes to sleep. And Alfred comes back, just fucking punches the shit out of him. He just starts, yeah, how do you fucking like it? Just punches the shit out of him, chat. And we get this one majestic shot of this bat up like, I guess it's like morning technically, where this bat like displays its wing, the sunlight goes through, Chan, it's beautiful, and casts the bat symbol image on Alfred and Bruce as Alfred's punching the shit out of him. And that, my friends, is Batman the Animated Series, episode 28, Dreams of Darkness. Wonderful episode, my favorite Scarecrow episode, chat. Love the cameos from the other villains. Super, super cool. That it was used for inspiration, probably for Batman Arkham Asylum and for Batman Begins. So a very influential episode, chat, with cool guest stars, too. With pretty cool guest stars. Goddamn, Dr. Bartholomew also is featured in the episode Lockup, chat, where we follow an insane, very insane and sadistic Arkham guard, chat, who basically just wants to kill all the villains inside there. But it's a great one. Very good one. Now, probably best contemporary dance I've seen. Bravo, Chris. Bravo. Thank you. I like me dancing and flailing around. Oh, man. Oh, that's good. I'm really enjoying this contemporary dance. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it, Nia Brownie. I gotta look back and see what my flailings look like. Show, thank you for the 10 biddies. Oh, I forgot to give it the rating. I'm sorry, Chad. I forgot to give Bloodsport a rating. Yes, it's a full price. Bloodsport's a full price. Thank you, Devin. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, you give it a high full price? I understand, man. I give it a full price. Arapanda, wow, I'm earlier than usual. Last time I was this early for anything, my girlfriend was like, oh, okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. But chat, now we shall transition over to the gameplay